Okay, so inhaling. Let's do some cat and cow. So inhaling, exhaling, rounding the back. Inhale, exhale, hug the belly up towards the spine. Really move through them. I know Wednesday we typically move a little bit slower, but tonight's a full moon. And generally with the full moon, it's always a good time to burn things up. And what I mean by that is letting go of stuff that isn't serving you, no longer serves you. And we tend to hold on to a lot of stuff, whether it's memories, whether it's experiences, whether it's challenges, whether it's situations, rounding the hips. And we tend to hold on. And, if it's typically something negative we tend to hold on to, chances are it really is not serving our greater good. Switch directions. And so let it go, let it go. Maybe it's a situation, maybe it's somebody at work or in your circle, whatever it is. Maybe it's a couple things. Work with that tonight. Let's open up to the side, placing one hand just below your gaze. Open up. Exhale, flow through, opening up to the other side, and just flow through with your breath. Inhale as you open up, and exhale as you flow through. Inhale, open. So I'm going to invite you, when we're going through our different exercises and sequences and poses and all that good stuff, to really entertain and invite what it is that you need to let go. Pushing into downward dog. Channel that energy. So if you're feeling like your thighs are going to fall off or your glutes are going to explode or your belly's going to pop open, really think to send that energy, send that breath. First tap into the breath, but then send that energy to that, whatever it is that you need to let go. Flow forward, high plank, holding here. Push a little bit over the wrists and push a little back. And actually, you know what? Let's bring our knees down. A little bit forward over the knees and a little bit back. A little bit forward over the knee, over the wrists and back. A little bit more forward and back. Now switch one hand facing your knees and the other hand still facing forward and just rocking gently back and forth. Switching position of the hands. Be mindful of the stretch. Switch the hands, have them facing sideways out. Side to side, swing. Nice. Sit back on the heels. Actually, not on the heels, on your toes. Curl the toes, and really push through the glutes, pushing down, feeling a nice stretch in the toes. Just release the wrists. Come back to table. Curl the toes, push into downward dog. Walk out your dog, stretch out the hammies. Posterior chain the whole back side of your body all the way up, all the way up. Oh, that feels so good. Take a deep inhale, come to your toes, bend your knees, step to the front of the mat. Find yourself folded forward. Can you lengthen through the back? So can you stretch and straighten the hamstrings as much as possible? So you may have to come up a little. Okay, straighten out. Okay, now are you leaning back? Can you lean a little bit forward? Good. Release, bend the knees, reach to the sky. Taking a deep inhale, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, holding here. Spread out the feet. Hug the belly up towards the spine. Okay, find your stability. And then shoulder taps. Now, is it possible to try to not move the hips as much? Like, try not to dip. Okay, you've heard me say that before. They're going to sway a little bit, but breathe. Breathe through this. Hug the belly. Breathe. Now 2 taps. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Breathe. 1, 2. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Hug the belly. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down, followed by the chest and chin. Take a moment here. Plant your hands. Move things around. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, slowing down. Inhale, open up. Look to the right. Look to the left. Exhale, slow down. Inhale, open up. Maybe plant the hands down. Maybe walk the hands back a little bit. Can you bend the right knee and look over your right shoulder? Release. Bend the left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Release. One more time. Bend the right knee. Maybe drop it in a little bit. And release. Bend the left. Drop it in a little. And release. Bring the back down. Take a moment here. Release the back. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Move the hips from side to side. Plant the hands under your shoulders. Curl your toes. Now, before you push up, hug the elbows in. Hug the elbows in like as if you have something under your arm, like a newspaper or something, and really squeeze the elbows. Okay? The hands are planted under your shoulders. Curl the toes. And see if you can push up into one long plank. Holding here. Belly's engaged. Belly's engaged. Holding here. Can you bring the right leg, right knee to right elbow and back? Left knee to left elbow and back. So mountain climbers, want to start them off slow and really squeeze the core. Squeeze the belly and pause for a second and breathe. Squeeze and pause. Squeeze and pause. Squeeze and pause. And push into downward dog. Isn't that a nice rest pose? Take a breath here. Settle down. Lighting up the core already. When you're ready, take a deep inhale. Come to your toes. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Find yourself folded forward. Lift and lengthen halfway. Holding here for a moment. Straighten out. Really engage the back of the hamstrings. Belly is hugging in. Crown of your head is reaching to the other end of the room. Breathe here. Breathe here. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, your hands to heart center, Samastiti. All right, my head's kind of cut off, so you know what? Let's go into chair pose then. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Now you can see me. Wonderful idea. Holding here. Holding here. Can you lean back into your heels? I want you to feel the chair pose in different ways. You can keep your hands here, but I know all of you can handle. Can you lean back into the heels and reach the sit bones a little further back? So can you raise your toes up off the mat? See how that feels. Lean back. Lean back. I should be playing that song. Hug the belly in. Now, lean towards the toes. Notice a difference. So this are going to light up more the front of the muscles when you lean a little bit more forward, the quads. Okay? Now when you lean back, you're lighting up more the back side. Notice that. Okay? Leaning forward, but still sit down. And you should feel more of this lighting up the front. Breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Can you sit a little bit lower? Sit a little lower. Find where you want to put your weight. Breathe. I know it's burning. I know it's burning. Breathe for 5. A little lower. 4. A little lower. 3. A little lower. 2. A little lower. 1. And down. Plant the hands. Step back to plank. Doesn't that feel good in plank? Holding here. Holding here. Breathe. Feel your strength. Feel your strength. Feel whatever it is that's burning up inside of you that you need to let go. Let it go. Let that shit go. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, push the mat away. So if you drop your shoulders, push the shoulders through, round the upper back. Bring the knees down, followed by the chest and chin. Take a moment here. Plant the hands to goalposts. On your inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale. Can you bring the hands more under the shoulders? Inhale, exhale. Now a little bit closer. Can you push up? Still a bit of a lazy up dog. Exhale, hugging the elbows in. Now maybe into a full up dog. Play around with the position of your hands. Arms should be straight. Shoulders rolling back, not hunched over. Chest is opening. Thighs are lifted. Breathing here. Hug the belly in. Don't let the belly flop. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the thighs. For 5, 4. Hug the belly. 3. Breathe. 2, 1. Curling over the toes. Pushing into downward dog. Towel that out. Whole body should be nicely warmed up. Mine sure is. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Play around with your alignment. Okay. So hugging the belly in and up, right? So hug the belly in first towards your spine. And then imagine there's like a cord from your heart and it's pulling the belly up towards the heart. Okay. The bottom ribs of your rib cage are kind of knitting in towards the bony landmarks of your pelvis. So hollowing out your belly, hollowing out your belly. And when you're ready, come down to your knees and push into child's pose. Just take a moment here. Catch your breath. Maybe let go of the wrists a little. Circle them a little bit. Release, shake them out. All right, and nicely warmed up. Grab a sip. All right, let's start with our favorite. Booty band time, girls and guys. All right, have your block or ball close by, okay? So you can reach it, have some weights close by, okay? I think I can handle the 3s. And then, of course, you know, we've been practicing with putting a nice heavy weight or a kettlebell on top of your pelvis, okay, for our bridges. Please, by all means, do that. I'm going to skip that for now. We're good. Looking for the timer, but we are good. Okay, are we ready? Nice. Taking a deep inhale. On your exhale, pelvis tilt. Do a little pelvic tilt up. Okay, you may have to adjust your back. Get into your first bridge. How does that feel? Holding it up. Feel a nice connection. Pushing the heels down. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. What do you need? Squeeze the glutes. Oh, Greg came to bring up my timer. Why? You don't want me to overtime things? You're funny. All right. So pulsing down and up, down and up, down and up, down. So reaching the tailbone down and then swoop the tailbone, tuck it in and push up. So aim the tailbone down and then pelvic tilt up, okay? Not touching, all right? Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Exhale on the lift. Inhale as you release. And down and up. Holding up, holding up, holding up. Move the right leg out, bring it back in. Left leg out, bring it back in. Right leg out, bring it back in. Left leg, bring it back in. Check the pelvis is going to want to drop as you open up the leg. Okay? Try to keep it up. Don't use your hands to keep it up, but keep it up. Really consciously make that effort and squeeze the glute and down. No, down and in and out and out and in. Holding here, and little pulses for 10, 9, little pulses. Squeeze each time. So you gotta do the work. You gotta squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, hold it up. Go open and close both legs this time. Open and close. Open and close. Squeeze, squeeze it. Keep the pelvis up. Keep the pelvis up. And squeeze and in. Squeeze, squeeze. Oh, I love that feeling. So this is the part where I'm telling you, I know it burns, but whatever it is that's irking you or that frustrates you or you want to let go, that's when you just connect it with that sensation in your body and just like, oh, be gone. Yes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now little pulses. So keep it open and squeeze, squeeze for 10. Lift up the pelvis. 8. It's a slow 10. 6. Squeeze. Little pulses. 4. 2. Hold it open, and down and up, down and up. I told you guys I'm in good shape today. And down and up, down. Knees are wide. Up, down and up. This should feel like a little bit of a break. Knees are wide. Up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Now roll that marble. So the marble's rolling to one side before it drops. Lift up that pelvis. You're squeezing the glute to lift it up. Roll the marble the other side and down. So it's like, oh, that feels good. And down. Squeeze to lift up that pelvis. For 5, 4, 3, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2, oh, let it burn, let it burn. You know you're going to survive us. One last time, hold it up, squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, breathe, breathe, scream, I don't care. 3, 2, squeeze. 1, and release. You guys know by now that, yes, it's hurting at the moment. I know, I get it. It is hurting me as well, believe it or not. But we can handle it. We've done this enough times that we know that in the moment, yeah, it sucks. But it feels, I don't know, does it not feel good? I don't know, am I the, yeah. All right, take a moment. We're going back up. All right, let's get some weights in. We're gonna just coordinate with a little bit of arm stuff to take away from the leg stuff. Yeah, all right. So let's do wide legs. Send the arms up. All right, if you've got some small weights. So squeeze it. Yeah. Holding here, holding here, holding here, holding here. Breathe. And down. And we'll just open up like a little chest press. Down and up. So squeezing the chest as you bring the weights in and squeezing the glutes as you come up. So 2 things we need to be aware of. Okay. Could have heavy weights here. These 3 pounds are a joke, but that's okay. And up. Now hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Go wide and in. wide. So my feet are a little bit wider, okay? So a little bit of a different stance than what we had the first round. Wide and in, wide and in, wide and in. So now you can open up. Oh, I'm running into the wall here. I'm gonna move over a little bit. So now the palms are facing each other. So you're going wide and in, wide and in. So both the arms and the legs. Leave the pelvis up. I know I was just doing some dips there. Leave the pelvis up. Wide and in. Oh, that feels good. Wide and in. Wide and in. Squeeze the chest. I was going to say the checks. The pecs. Squeeze the pecs. And breathe. I don't hear you guys breathing. Don't hold your breath. Nice. Hold the weights up. Hold the weights up. Come back to neutral. I know I took a little break there. Hold them up. Hold them up. Hold them up. Go down and up. So up with the weights, and then down. When your hips move up, bring the weights down. Down and up. Breathing here. Breathing here. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Oh, feel that burn. Feel that burn. Send it off. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Turn the wrists down and up, down and up, down. Squeeze the glutes and up, down and up. Squeeze. Lift the glutes. I know they're dropping. Lift the glutes and up. Lift the glutes. Lift the glutes. Breathe. Hug the belly in. I know lots going on. And up and down. Squeeze. Let's go for 5. Breathe. Yell. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Juicy. Juicy. All right. Okay. Let's take that off for a moment. Give the hips a nice shake and grab something to drink. All right. If you have a ball or a block of work, I'm going to use the ball. You can leave the band on or you can take it off. And you're going to place it in between your inner thighs. All right. And just squeeze. Feel that. Okay. And feel in between your legs. Enjoy, not too much. But feel the inside. Those are your adductor muscles. Those are the ones that or one of them that I partially tore. All right. So as you're squeezing in the block, you can have the block here. Okay. Feel them lighting up. Okay. So that's what we want. Okay. So keep squeezing, little pulses. And then we're going to add in the bridge. So lifting up the hips and squeezing. Okay. You may want to bring the feet in a little bit closer. Just see. Okay. So squeezing and lifting and down. Squeeze and lift and down. Squeeze and lift and down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze. Still feel around. Make sure that they're lighting up. Okay, that they're contracting, that they're engaged. Okay, squeeze. Squeeze as well the core, the abs here, everything. Okay, for 5, 4, squeeze. Everything's squeezing. 2, hold it up, and little pulses, little pulses, little pulses, little pulses, little squeezes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breathe. Hug in the belly, hug in the belly. Squeeze, lift up the pelvis, breathe. Now hold it, squeezing, squeeze, hold for 5, squeeze, don't let go, no pulses, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, keep it squeezed and just pulse. Squeezed, just keep it squeezed. for 10, 9, 8, keep the squeeze, keep the contraction, 5, 4, keep it, 3, 2, 1, keep it at the top, keep it at the top, squeezed, 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 breathe. Everything's lifted, and release. Ooh, nice. Thank you later. All right, grab a drink. Ooh, inner thigh like that. All right, move the booty band away. All right, let's do some rollbacks. Let's light the core on. I'll try it with the threes, but we may move to the balls. Ready? Shake with the legs. Okay, maybe a slight bend in the knees. Heels are kind of dragging in towards your glutes, okay? Inhale the arms up and lean back. Lean back. I should be playing that song. Lean back and come up and lean back. Remember, creating kind of a C with the spine, okay? Hollowing out the belly and up. Leaning back. A little bit further and up. Leaning back a little further. Slow, 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 slow. Hug the belly in. Squeeze the belly. Squeeze the belly. Hold it here. Now really hug the belly in. I don't think you're hugging the belly in. I don't think you're hugging the belly in. Hug the belly. Hug the belly. Breathe and hug the belly. And come back up. Release the weights. Shake that out. Nice. Okay. If the weights are compromising the form, then drop the weights, because then that's just all ego. Okay. It's all about this. Okay. All about this. Hollowing this out. Okay. So creating that C with your spine. Okay. And really hugging this, engaging all this. Okay. If I came up to you and I started to punch you, it's all tight and engaged. Okay. Coming up and down. Now engage the core and let the core pull you up. Let the core pull you up. Let the core pull you up. Let all these muscles right here in your belly pull you up. A little bit lower. Engage the core. Have them pull you back up. This time going all the way down as slow as you can. So curve out the C. Carve it out. Low, slow, low, slow. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Engage. Hold on. Don't drop. Breathe. And there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Grab the weights. Once you have them. All right. Ready? We're going to do some roll ups, roll backs, roll ups. Take it in a deep inhale. Arms are up. Exhale. Forward. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Inhale. Exhale. Engage the core. Engage the core. You don't have to do these with weights. If you're not engaging the core and you're focusing more on the weights and that, oh, I've got 5 pounds in and I can do this, then drop them. Because this is more about the core. And actually, the weights actually make it easier. Seriously, the weights actually make it easier. Do it without the weights. It's gravity, it's science. They help you with momentum and pull you up. It's true. Left leg, down, right leg, down, left leg, down, right leg, down, left leg. Engage the core when you come up. Squeeze down. One more on each side. And then grab your block. All right. Or if you have a ball, awesome. You can also do this. I know some of you have a big stability ball. You can also do this with that. You guys will see this one. You'll be like, oh yeah, I know this one. Okay, so I'm going to use my little one. You can also, if you don't have your stability ball nearby, you can also do it with a block. Okay. So keeping it in between your feet, I'm going to do it with my ball. Arms are over top. Take a moment, stretch everything out. Lifting the legs up and back. Try not to place the legs down all the way. Exhale on the work. Breathing here. Let's go for 3 more. Breathe. Last one. And good. Take a moment here. Awesome. Roll back and forth on your spine. Grab a sip. Nice. Only halfway. Awesome. All right. Move all that out of the way. Find yourself in table. Whatever it is you need to do. I'm going to come into a downward dog. Breathing through here. Nice. Awesome. Coming onto your fours. Wonderful. All right, curling the toes. Knees are a little bit wider and coming into bear. Okay, so taking a deep inhale, exhale, hover the knees, hover the knees. So get into, this is our basic bear, right? And belly's hugging up towards the spine. You can hold this here, widen out the stance a little. How about some shoulder taps? Here again, just like what we did at the beginning, see if we can keep the pelvis stable. Can we do 2 taps? Breathing. Breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, I know, 1, you got this. And into downward dog or child's pose. Nice. Come down to your knees. Push it back into child's pose. And take a moment. Catch your breath. Breathe. You're going to come onto our belly. Have your weights nearby. All right, I'm going to go for my little guys. And take a moment on your belly. Resting your forehead on top of your hands, creating a little pillow. And swaying the hips from side to side. Just catch your breath. Nice. All right. Okay. Resting your forehead on the mat. Reaching for your weights. And when you're ready, palms are facing in. And taking a deep inhale. On your exhale, lifting your heart and your chin. And lifting your arms any amount. Squeeze. Feel the shoulders activating and turning on. Pelvis is heavy into the mat. Can you squeeze the shoulder blades? Bring the arms in and bring them out. Bring them in and out. Bring them in and out. So rather than just going with the momentum, when you bring them in, can you squeeze? And then send them out. Bring them in and squeeze and send them out. Bring them in and squeeze and send them out. In and out. In and out. Bring them in and squeeze and out. Feel the squeeze. In and out. Holding here. Now wrists are down and then face the wrists up. So just rotating the wrists. Down and up, down and up. Breathing here. Chin is slightly tucked. You can also do this with your forehead on the mat. Just as effective. Shoulders will still burn. Down and up, down and up. Palms facing up and little pulses. Little pulses. For 10, 8, little pulses. 6, 4, 2, hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Now clap them in, almost as if they can reach. Palms facing in for 10, 8, 6, clap, 4, 2, and release. Oh, yes, 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 do what you must. Shake it out. That's nice, eh? I know, thank me later. All right, let's leave those down for a sec. Let's focus on the lower half. So toes are pointing towards the corners of the mat. Forehead's resting on your pillow, your arms, your hands, acting as a pillow. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, raising the right. Squeezing at the smile lines. Okay, remembering it's not about height, but more about length and really engaging, really squeezing everything here. Okay, and down. Raise the left and down. Squeeze it as you bring it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now, if you want to add in the arms, by all means, so it'd be opposite arm as the leg. So up and down. Up and down. So we're adding in the back here now as well, but we have to remember to squeeze the glute as well. So it's not just about the back. Squeeze the glute. Okay, leave the arms out. Bring both legs up. Both legs up, squeezing. Squeeze, so it's not about height. Reach them. Pelvis is heavy, and hug the belly into the spine. And swim. Swim, swim, swim. Little pulses up and down. Swimming feet. Toes are pointed. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the whole backside. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze. And 1. Hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Now in and out. In and out, like you're all little ballerinas. In and out. Squeeze. In and out. Little pulses. For 10, 8, squeeze. Little pulses. 6, 4, 2, squeeze them in. Reach the heels together. Squeeze, 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 and release. Nice. Release the hips. Side to side. Let's come back to the arms. Bring the balls or your weights, whatever it is you're using. Bringing your arms into cactus arms. Take a moment here. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, lift the chin and the heart off the mat. And raise the elbows. Holding here. Pelvis is heavy, belly is hugged. Squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Now really hold this here for a moment and really feel around the side body, okay, and really squeezing everything in. Can you hug the belly in? So definitely engage the belly. Now squeeze the sides, squeeze the elbows. Feel that, feel that. That's what we want. Send the arms out into a Y and squeeze it in. Send the arms out into a Y, squeeze everything in. Make each one count. So it's not about spitting out repetitions, but about making each one effective and feeling each one. Let's do for 5, 4, 3, squeeze. Watch that you're not cranking the neck. 2, chin is slightly tucked. Last one, hold it here, hold it here. Squeeze, squeeze everything. and down. Nice. Put the hands under the shoulders, come into downward dog or into child's pose, whatever it is you need, but just be mindful. Did a little bit of back work there. So releasing that very slowly and gently because it's a little bit on fire, at least I'm feeling it. Nice. Wonderful. Alrighty. Take a sip, take a moment. All right, let's come to our back. Going to do a bit of some ab stuff and also some hammies. Let's do those hamstring walkouts like we did last week. So just get situated on your back. Maybe hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. All right. So inhaling and then exhaling, coming up into bridge. Okay. Then coming up onto your heels. Right? Okay. Now, as we walk out, make sure that your bridge doesn't fall, your glutes don't fall too much because they are going to drop a bit. Oh, I'm falling off my mat. And only walking out as far as your body's going to tell you, your hamstrings are going to tell you when to stop. Ideally, you want to get out as far as you can, and you're going to work towards that. And then you can come back down and release for a moment and then come back up. Okay? So try to honestly, truthfully do about 3 or 4 at your pace. Down. Walking them out. Then when you're down there, how does it feel if you pulse your hips? Pulse your hips. Pulse your hips. Sorry about that, my phone was on. Pulse your hips. You don't want to pulse them for too long because it's going to hurt. And then walk them in. And down. Wonderful. One more time. Lift them up. I'm going for one more. Walk them out. Just little pulses. It's not a big movement. Not a big movement. And then if you can reach back there and feel, you're going to see that everything is turned on. And then walk them back in. Excellent. Oh, that's nice. All right, just rock side to side. Awesome. All right. Okay, we will do some ab work on our back in a sec, but I always seem to forget the bear mountains, and I really want to do them. So hopefully you have your tea towels. I'm going to bend my mat a little bit. Get my tea cloths ready underneath my feet. Okay, so we haven't done these in a while. So planting your hands under your shoulders, belly is engaged. Okay. Taking a deep inhale. When you're ready, exhale, coming up into your bear. And then step out with the right and bring it in. Step out with the left, bring it in. Step out with the right and bring it in. Step out with the left and bring it in. Right, in, left. I love these. In. How much do you love these? In, left, in, right, in, left, in, right. Hold it out, hold it out. Breathe here, breathe here. Bring it in. Left, hold it, breathe. Bring it in and down. Nice. Shake that out. Nice. Let's do one more. Yeah? All right. Let's do one more. All right. Plant the hands. Taking a deep breath. Exhale. Bring the knees up. Send them out. And in. Out. And in. Out. And in. Out. And in. Gonna switch it up a little bit. And in. So send it out. And out. Back in. And in. Out. And out. In. In. Two more on each side. Oh, getting sloppy. Last one on each side. You got this. Out and in. Oh, shoulders, legs. Oh, I know you guys love me. Oh, show yourself some love. Oh, all right. Nice. All right. Move those to the side. Bring the mat back. Alrighty. Find yourself on your back. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of core work, ab work. All right. You can do it on your back, obviously. I'm going to use the Pilates ball. So, taking a deep inhale. And exhale and really hug the belly into the mat, right? You know this drill. So really imprint your low back, okay? Shouldn't be able to slide your hand underneath, okay? And then hold that contraction. And then now breathe, all right? So that's effective core crunching. As long as the ab muscles are completely engaged. Because if you're just pumping them up and going fast and you're letting your belly, fill up and pop up, well, yeah, there's no point, okay? So taking a deep inhale, again, exhale, let everything out, hug the belly completely all the way down to the mat. Place your hands behind your back, taking a deep inhale, exhale, slowly crunch up and squeeze everything. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze, slow, and feel everything. Squeeze. Ooh, burn that shit up. Let's go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze and exhale. Slow and and really with feeling. Breathe. All about the breath. Breath is so important with crunches. Slow and with feeling, really squeezing. Okay, on your exhale, hold it up here, and little pulses. Squeeze. Squeeze each pulse. So don't just rip out those pulses, but squeeze each pulse. Squeeze. Really squeeze them tight. Squeeze them. So not about speed, but squeezing each time. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Lift your left leg, lift your right leg. Squeeze, 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 and release, come down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, exhale, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale, you can bring those feet down. Exhale, bring them up. Inhale, bring the feet down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Hold it up here, hold it up here, hold it up here. Little pulses. For 5, 4, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Open the left knee and bring it back in. Open the right knee and bring it back in. So squeezing at the top, squeezing at the top. Right knee, open. Left knee, open. Right knee, open. Left knee open. Squeeze. Breathing though. Don't hold your breath. Still squeezing and breathing. Opening up the legs. You can allow the heels to touch if you want. It's better if they're kind of free floating. Open, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Squeeze and breathe and release that. Nice. Take a moment. Do what you must. Breathe. All right. Coming back up. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale. And turn to the right. So try to reach the right shoulder to the left knee. Okay? So really try to squeeze, almost like as if you're aiming to touch that right shoulder to the left knee. And come back halfway down. So try not to release all the way. And then twist to the other side. Leading with the shoulder, not with the neck. So really visualize and feel that right shoulder aiming for the left knee. Left shoulder, right knee. And don't release all the way down. So keeping slightly engaged. Squeeze. Oh, yes. Slow and tight squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. And take a little pause at the top there. Feel the burn. Squeeze. Squeeze. Breathe. Exhale. And exhale at the top. And exhale. 2 more. Last one. Nice. And take a moment, release that. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Let's do some low abs now. Upper abs should feel nice and a little bit on tight, a little bit on fire. Alrighty. Send the legs up. Yeah. And dropping the left. And then drop the right. Bring up and drop the left. So it's not this. I mean that works. But wait until the leg is up and then drop it. Okay? So I'm not going for speed. Okay? I'm also ensuring that my belly's not popping up either. Okay? So I'm fully engaged here. I'm hugging my belly down to my spine. You can use your hands wherever you want. You can place your thumbs under your glutes. Breathing here. Exhale on the work. Exhale on the work. Keep the belly hugged. Place one arm down. Check that your belly is not ballooning up. Now, you can add, if you would like, and start to take it to a little bit of an added level. So I'm not fully coming down all the way. Breathing. Belly still hugging down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that. Nice. All right. Okay. Grab a sip. Class would not be complete without Greg's favorite. I hear him moaning. You know, I've got 7 minutes. Clamshells, baby. Clamshells. All right. I got my timer. Okay, so find your setup. Okay, nice straight line, hips, shoulders, head, all one line. Alrighty, let's do it. Okay, open and close, open and close. So I have to be mindful, this is my injured right thigh, so I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to prompt you guys to push as far as you can. Now, remember a few weeks ago we had a weight here, right? We added a weight. By all means, you can do that, okay? I know I haven't cued it, but if you feel like you could put a weight on here, please do, okay? Anytime you want to add to your practice, of course, go ahead and do it. And open and close, open and close. Lifting the belly off the mat. This part is so important, okay? Don't allow the belly to just rest and flop onto the mat. So keep your hand there. Keep it engaged. And up and down now. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Exhale on the lift. I love clamshells. Okay, when you're up, keep it up, and little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. Check that your side belly, left side belly is hugging up. Little pulses. Oh, feel that. Little pulses. Remember, it does hurt now, I know, but you got this. Breathe, just breathe. Breathe. Let that shit burn. Breathe. Breathe. We got this. Oh, yeah. Let it burn. Let it burn. Little pulse. You got this. Breathe. We got this. I'll count it down. 10, 8. Breathe. You got this. 6. Oh my goodness. Yes. 4. Come on. You got this. Don't stop. Don't stop. 2. Oh yeah. All right. Smack that puppy out. Nice, 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 nice. Take a moment. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? All right. She wants more, doesn't she? All right. Let's do just one more on this side. Actually, let's come up. We'll do some openings here. Whew. All righty. Are you ready? On your side arm. So open and down, open and down, open and down. Let's do 10. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoo! She be on fire. All right, take that off. I'm already switching and we're gonna go the other side, but let's do pigeon here. Oh. Stretch it out. Oh, that feels good. Pigeon on your back, or you could do upright pigeon. Up to you. Go. Sway the hips from side to side. Nice. All right. Other side. And guess what? The fun has come to an end. This was a fast hour. I don't know about you. I feel like I went too easy on you guys. Okay. I feel like we should have another 15 minutes. Okay. Lined up nicely. I'm on my right side, so hugging the right side belly away from the mat. So core is engaged. Okay. And opening and closing. Core is engaged, abs are engaged. Really important when our abs are engaged when we're doing this hip work. Belly stabilizes the hips. Breathing here. I'm sure Your band is probably too easy for you guys now. I'm sure by now you should probably be upgrading to the next color. You're probably laughing through these ones right now. All right, and when you're ready, lifting them up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, I let my belly get a little relaxed there. Get up in the mind and start thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner. Forget about important stuff right here. Up and down, up and down. Ready for those pulses? And hold it up. A little pulse, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Try not to let your ankle flop like mine was doing. Little pulse. Breathe through this. I know it burns. Yes, it burns for me too. Breathe, breathe. But you know that the burn doesn't last. It's just for this moment. Breathe, breathe. You got this. Hug in the belly. You got this. For 10. Breathe. 8. Don't give up. You got this. Breathe. I know it burns. 6. Hug the belly. 4. Oh. 2. You got it. Hold, 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 hold. Aha. Yes. I think I ripped you off a second there. Oh, all right. Last but not least. I know, it's a shame. All right. Ready? 10 of these puppies and then that's it. So make them count. 9, 8, 6. Make sure the shoulder and the elbow are one nice line, okay? Don't want to jack the shoulder. I lost count. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up top, hold it up top. Little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was lovely. Alrighty. And just release on this side. Pigeon, whatever it is you need. Nice. All right, ladies and gents, thank you for humoring me tonight on this beautiful full moon of a night. And hope you were able to burn up stuff that no longer serves you and that you no longer need and doesn't serve your greater good. At the very least, I'm sure your glutes are nicely on fire, your core, your shoulders, everything should be nicely lit up. Thank you. And yeah, I feel great. Namaste.